Good evening, agents. I might as well just start calling this series This Week in Clown World. Because even if there are interesting things going on with my dumpster fire of choice, good old DSP, with his mod drama and supporters getting banned, and now this morning I saw this, well, looks like Madera is going to go ahead and get a lean-in manual hoof. So, but last week and into this week, stuff has captivated me. And one of those things was the DSA lovely convention there. It was interesting because most of it was just the comrades, as they called themselves, yelling at each other about whose pronouns were incorrect or not, and if their invisible disabilities was affected by sign waving and clapping. People were spooked like a horse, like cat, if somebody gave a clap like DSP in a microphone. So it was pretty much a meltdown across the board, and it was relatively hilarious. But politics aside, it's worth a look. It's interesting. But otherwise, what else has gone on? Twitch went into full meltdown mode. That party's over, that's for sure. And it's all their own fault. It's not a nothing I could do situation. They decided to go ahead and hit up Ninja's page. And he left to Mixer because he had reasons. He didn't want to be on Twitch's platform any longer. He disagreed with some of their standards and practices. So he left. And good for him. Yeah, he might take a dip in views or a little bit less in money, but he'll bounce back. His audience is starting to grow up, so they need somebody like him to look up to. And despite him being a salty asshole sometimes, I do kind of like the guy. And, assholes like other assholes. So that's just fine. But they decide to run their site really just dumb. They jumped onto Ninja's page, gave him a different look from a normal offline streamer, but they said, oh yeah, the princess you're looking for is in another castle. They give the Mario lean on it. And then you look at all the suggested videos and other streamers, and well, guess what? The other day, one of those options was adult content. 2 people just going right at it. And this is on a big streamer's page that children look up to view his content. Maybe they wanted to see a backlog, maybe something else, but you can't be doing that. You can't just throw up, videos like that because you're being petty. And so Ninja called them out for it, straight up. And they deserve every bit of backlash from this because they tried to do him dirty. For somebody who brought your platform a ton of notoriety and a fuck ton of money from people all across pretty much all walks of life. Not just children watched Ninja. But still, he was a personality and you did him dirty. You could have just cut ties and said, hey, no, he moved on. He's over there. Check him out. He was good to us. Let's be good to him. But no, it's just not enough. They have that going on. They have backlash over people not getting hit for bans for doing dumb things on stream. I'm not talking about squirt hockey or anything. Those usually get caught. But, tossing your cat over your shoulder like a Brock Lesnar suplex, or spitting vodka in his mouth. Yeah, it was vodka. I was thinking Jasper might be already polluted by gin by now. Because it seems okay with Twitch. They don't care as long as you just say sorry, which is just poor. And then you have another streamer, another thought, who goes ahead and drops M-bombs like, they're going out of style. You're just throwing them out, just like good old Epstein threw them out, threw out handcuffs to little 12-year-old girls. It's really just clown world to the extreme right now. And speaking of the whole Epstein thing, a lot of people are looking into it. It's an interesting happening in the world. Because this is international, it's political, it's criminal, it's all of these things wrapped up into this one package, including now a conspiracy. So, everything that happened with his suicide is questionable. Just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Camera malfunctions? Really? Just happened to happen? Guards leaving early? Are not even checking on it? Actually, is what happened? Oh yeah, we just tired. It's working a lot of overtime, man. They just told us to head out. So, you miss your rounds and somebody checks in next time and boom, he's dead? It just happened. Don't know how. He was on suicide watch. And then they took him off. And then he committed suicide. He was already at risk. He was allegedly attacked or somebody tried to kill him. Possibly him trying to kill himself again. But still, you can't take somebody who already had this happen to them off a suicide watch. Because you got to get that one-on-one. And make sure they're not doing anything. Because this was such a high profile thing. I mean, we're talking this should allegedly touch royalty, politicians, pretty much anybody in the global elite can be touched with this. And again, politics don't fucking matter in this situation. And the reason why I say that is because Epstein had an island that people went to with little girls as sex slaves. There is no pass because of tribalism here. Oh, that guy's a Republican. Oh, he got good moral standards. Oh, no, he got caught. Too fucking bad. Burn him with the rest of them. Same if he was a Democrat, independent. I don't care who you are. Hollywood elite. Burn you all. There's a couple lines you don't cross. And anybody who does that kind of stuff deserves the same kind of fate Epstein got. Not saying you can't just apologize for it. It's gone. You take somebody's innocence like that, you screw over as many people, literally and mentally, just constantly down the line. It's crazy. Well, let's go ahead and bring this full circle now. And wheel it all the way back around to good old DSP. Mr. Pig Roach himself. I like to call him Pig Roach the Clown from time to time. But let's say if Ninja kills Twitch here. It's just dead. It turns into a MySpace. What would happen if good old DSP found out that it was Ninja's fault that he got deleted off of Twitch? That Twitch is just done. Would he try to come reestablish his legacy over here on YouTube? I mean, that would give me a good laugh. I don't know about you, because then he would have to compete with everybody who's living in his head rent free. And he can't do that. His ego can't take that hit every single stream. Where his detractors, the Almighty One, Praise Be, or even LSB, or both of them at the same time, beat him out in views. It's because of what he's doing. He's scamming his fans. He's going ahead and getting caught in that. His mods are leaving him. His paid pigs are waking up from their pignosis, calling DSP out on Twitter, throwing other roachies under the bus, just waiting for him to go get smashed. I mean, it's finally happening, and watching it happen is hilarious. And I know that if that happened where Twitch died because of Ninja, the salt from the pig roach would be enormous. Vault Boy would have a field day. Because he's just so jealous of Ninja. Because, he has all the fans. He has a shit ton of money. He has fame. He's on magazines. He went on ESPN. Oh, and he also has a full head of hair. And the pig roach is extremely jealous of all that. It would be just a gold mine for detractors. We'd be pulling up gold nuggets left and right. Now, he would probably end up so triggered that he would look like one of these DSA members if they heard somebody using a gender-specific pronoun to describe a group of people, like guys or dudes. I will be sitting here watching all of this, waiting for you guys to come in as agents. I've got some new badges coming out, and they're just for you guys. But you're going to have to take one of these issued with it. And it's for your own safety. I mean, got to blend in out there in the clown world. Hopefully you guys stay safe. And I'll see you later this week with more live investigations. We'll do another gameplay stream because that was a hell of a lot of fun last time we got around to it. And I think, well, that just wraps it up. Thank you for starting off my week right. Please become an agent of the DIA if you haven't yet. You can just do that by hitting that subscribe button. I'm still working on some merch coming out. Probably shirts and stickers, things like that. Kind of just fun, easy stuff. Otherwise, yeah. You got Pig Roach Files Sunday, gameplay stream Saturday, a live investigation Friday, if my 9 to 5 job allows that. So, thanks for being here. Drop a like. Throw in a comment. You know I love reading them. I love answering those back. And then subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe, agents.